on to the second column of our brochure, and you filled out your graphic organizer to come up with 3 different categories, and under each category will be 5 products with prices. So let's see, so we're going to just make sure our cursor is in column 2, and because I have a category, I'm going to again use all caps. I'm going to make my first category breakfast. And again, you're going to come up with your own category. I'm going to hit return, and I am going to use some bullets. So my first breakfast item is going to be eggs. And then I want to make sure that I use my $sign to make the price. I'm going to hit return, and another bullet will show up. I'm going to say pancakes. $sign. And again, if you cannot fit your words on one line, it's okay if it goes on to a second line, because we can adjust the font size later. So you're going to come up with 5 items under your first category. My next item will be, I don't know, I'm just going to make things up here. French toast. And last, omelet. Okay, I'm going to hit return twice to get rid of the bullets. And I'm going to put an extra space for my category 2. Next category will be lunch. Again, I'm going to hit bullets, and I'm just going to come up with some lunch items. And again, if you would need to Google anything, if you want to come up with anything special under your categories, you're more than welcome to use Google. I just want you to try to get as creative as possible with your products and services. Column 2, it doesn't necessarily have to be with what I'm doing. You're going to create your own. So I'm just going to keep typing away here with my 5 items. And notice that item went on a second line, and that's fine. Okay, so this is my last item. I'm going to hit return twice and hit return once again to put an extra space for my last category, which is for me going to be dinner. I'm going to hit bullets once again up in the toolbar. finish this out. And my last item. Okay, now, before moving on to column 3, I'm going to take a look at my column 2, and I'm going to select my columns, my column headings. So the word breakfast. I'm going to place my finger on top of the word, hit select, and I'm going to go up to the A in the upper right hand corner, and under text, I think I might want breakfast to be a little larger, maybe make it size 14, blue. Maybe hit B for bold, maybe U for underline, and maybe even under paragraph, I'm going to hit center alignment. Okay. Same with lunch. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Hit the A in the upper right hand corner, center alignment. I'm going to make it size 14. Same color. B for bold and U for underline. And you can just kind of play around with things. You can always hit the undo, which is in the upper part of your screen here, or the redo. If you do something you don't like, you can always undo it. I'm going to go up to the A, hit the blue, make it size 14, B for bold, U for underline, and center align it. And then I'm going to go to my items. I'm going to make this a different color because I want it to look colorful. Now I want to make it a different color than what my heading is, just to make it look interesting. Now, I'm not happy with that, so I'm going to change it again. I'm going to make it a bright color. Okay. And then again, I'm going to go back up to the rest of my items, food items, and do the same. And then my last section. Go up to the A. Okay. Now I just noticed I did something, but that's okay. You'll get the idea on what I'm doing here. So I basically want my columns or my categories to stand out, maybe center aligned, maybe have them pop a little bit, so have them bold and underlined. If you want to space it out a little more, you can add the return button after each category. And once you do, the column will expand and make room for you automatically so that it looks purposeful and not crunched together. So that concludes column 2.